Good morning, everybody. We are here with Hoarder's Garage, YouTube.com. We're here at the Wellington Fairgrounds, Wellington, Ohio, for the Lagrange Engine and Tractor Show. So come along with us, and we already see some cool stuff. So let's check it out. Let's see. Yard man. Cool stuff here. Mini dozer. That thing's kind of cool. Look how little the tracks are on it. Man, it's a cool trailer full of stuff. Let's see what else we can find. What they got in that for a motor? It's like a Briggs or maybe. It's hard to see from here, but pretty cool nonetheless. Oh, we got some lawn tractors. Oh. Tractors. Yes, we got Yamaha Phaser snowmobile. Check out the bikes, guys. Very cool. Very cool stuff there. That's some stuff you gotta take to Portland, Indiana for a motorbike show. You know, Harley. It's cool. Old technology there, guys. Cool wheel horse, light sign. Kind of neat. Then you go to a Datsun tailgate. Still pretty good shape. Check this out, John Deere Gator tracks. It's got like snowmobile tracks on it. Kind of neat, kind of odd. It's like a mini tank. It's got a Honda engine in it. Kind of cool. Very neat. It's kind of cool, guys.
Yeah, it's called retractable keychain, and then it'll
Neat.
this is off the door.
We got some Hondas, well, at least two Hondas. A Honda 350, very nice looking bike. And another old Honda, and a mini bike. Pretty cool. I like that old 350 Honda. It's kind of crazy how much odd stuff's here. Heck of a swap meet. A lot of bike parts. Again, I can't believe how many bike parts we've seen in the last couple weeks. Even at Canfield last week, we saw a lot. Pretty cool. More stuff. I mean, this swap meet is like, what's neat about it is it's random. Everything here is such randomness. I mean, you never know what you're gonna find, you know. You need chain binders. I got a pile of snap binders. All kinds of binders. It's just random old rusty tools, but it's neat. Look at all the trucks. Trucks galore. Let's go check them out. And that thing is beautiful shape. Doesn't look like it's ever been touched. Very cool international pickup. Let's see what year it is. That is a 1969 International D1100. We've got our old Chevy. Very cool. Then we've got the 90s, 96, 97 Ford, I'd say. These trucks are starting to grow on me. I'm a Chevy guy, you guys, you know, but I don't know what it is about that body style F-150. That front end and that truck is, I'd love to have a 3/4 ton with a diesel, one of those. That's that nice. Be very cool. Then we go over here, we've got a that is a cool Mack fire truck. Very cool. Check these little guys out, guys. We got a little parade car and a little tiny that little farm-all. Kind of neat. Looks maybe custom built, maybe. Not sure. Going back to the fire truck, there's a side shot of it. I really love the old brass extinguisher. Water, try to put out a fire with. Then you got your screen there so you can siphon water out of a pond if you had to. Kind of neat. Very cool truck. Well, another old International. Let's see what this is. Kind of cool. You don't see a lot of Internationals on the road anymore. I mean, it's just kind of cool to see the old Internationals. Let me see if I can see what year it is. So guys, this is a 1968 B1200 pickup. Look at the grill. I mean, it was built for simplicity, to go out and work. You know, it was a work truck. And the problem with an old work truck is they got used and abused and beaten and drove into the ground, you know. So, I mean, to see one that still exists in pretty nice shape, doesn't look like it's maybe ever been repainted or anything, but it's neat to see the old trucks. You can tell they fixed the wheels up and stuff. But so guys, more my era. We got a custom deluxe, beautiful orange truck here. And we've got an old Ford too. I'm kind of like in the wind today because I see all kinds of cool stuff. It's like, oh, look at this, look at that, you know. So looks like an old Chevy's plow truck. Very nice shape. If it plowed snow, it's been restored. I mean, judging by the paint job on it, she's been restored. But definitely a beautiful old truck. Cool old station wagon, Townsman. Little Chevy. You don't even see those anymore on the road. They're Chevy hubcaps. See, there's a tag on it. We'll see what it is exactly. It is cool. So, it is a Chevy. And a lot of these got derbied. It's a shame how many of them got just smashed. But beautiful car. Really cool to see it still surviving. Check this one out, guys. Old Suburban. Very cool. Turned originally an ambulance. I think it's sweet to me. That thing is awesome. Lowered to the ground like that, I'd drive that thing everywhere. We got all kinds of cool cars here today. I thought I'd just see tractors. I didn't think I'd see this many cars, trucks. So let's keep moving. All right, we got some more Hondas. Very cool. All right, so the Honda Trail 90. I really like the orange ones. The orange with the gray plastic. I thought it was always a cool bike. I don't know what it is about that orange and that gray. That's really neat. But surprised we're finding so much stuff here. It's not. I guess it's more or less an engine show, but nonetheless very cool. Another thing you don't see very often is the old Indian motorcycles. There's a trike. And we got really beautiful Indian here. So bear with me, guys. I'm not sure what models they are, but definitely very cool. The old horn emblem, the old chief. Hey guys, you aren't gonna believe what I found here today. Let's turn this camera around and show you all the cool things I found. We got mini bikes, all kinds of cool mini bikes. Cool one there. And some go-karts. I wonder what this one is. Thought maybe, I believe that's a Bird Industries mini bike there. Just by the way the seat's suspended. I could be wrong. Somebody knows. Let me know down in the comments. But I'm pretty sure it's a Bird Industries mini bike right there. Got the old Bantam tractor. Thing is so tiny, yet cool. So simple. You know, that's what was crazy about stuff back in the day. It was so simple. You even got dual wheels in the back. They even made the grill embossed with the name. Alright guys, so when I was a kid, the one thing I always wanted to do was drive a semi-truck. So let's go check out some antique semis. Work trucks and semis. I always think the cab overs are cool. I don't know what it is. I've always wanted one. Not that I need it, but you know, it'd be cool to have it. Park it in the driveway. So, we've got 1958 Mack B model. Very cool truck. Got a nice flatbed on it. We got a few Macks here, so let's check them out. Look at the stretch on that. Yeah. Awesome. Very cool semi. We got a GMC single axle cab over semi truck. Pretty cool. You don't see too many GMCs. I can get around here before I get ran over. So it is a 1978 GMC. You gotta love the little General Motors guy they got painted on there. Look at the gold leaf that's turned. Man, they were making trucks that were cool. See why when I was a kid, I wanted to be a truck driver? It's just way cool stuff, you know? There's a row of Macks. So, very cool there. Let's go check out this other cab over semi. Check out the old truck coming by here. This is the kind of cool stuff you'll see just driving around. Awesome. I really like this old truck. I was watching trucking movies last night. I watched this movie, Highball. Very good old movie. Check it out. It's on YouTube. Man, isn't that thing cool? It's just, I don't know what it is. There's something fascinating about these old trucks. Alright guys, so there's so many trucks here, and I'm just gonna kind of walk slowly along here and see if we can get a good picture of some of these. Got a Ford, two Fords. We got a really beautiful International. Man, definitely cool. Those would look cool in my driveway. I don't know what it is about them. It's just something about these old cab over semis that they're just cool. I mean, it's just something you don't see on the road anymore. But I mean, they've all been restored, and they're all beautiful trucks. We got some old stuff over here too. We'll check that out here in a minute. But I don't know. You'll probably hear me ramble about a lot of stuff today. So hopefully you guys enjoying it. But another Kenworth 1979 K100. And then we've got an Autocar diesel engine. Don't see much of those. Very cool car. Excuse me, Autocar semi-truck. Let me see if I can find a tag that says what year it is. All right, guys. So the Autocar here is a 1967 Autocar A7564T, and it's from definitely cool. Then we got some big old Peterbilt. I love the big long nose semis. 1989, the year I was born. 379. Look at that paint. Beautiful, beautiful old trucks, guys. And we've got a Freightliner over here. But before we get into those, let's check out a blast from the past from years ago. So we've got a 1924 Autocar, Model 21. Looks like it was at a stone quarry. But man, that cool. Look at them old wheels, solid tires. This show so far has not disappointed one bit. And I'm so glad I got to come this year. Look at the woodwork in this, guys. I mean, the woodwork is amazing. Beautiful white oak. Old oak steering wheel, maybe oak. It might be that might be maple. Hard to say. But I know this outside is, I mean, look at the thing. All wood front end. We've got more of these, guys. Look like both these trucks that I'm standing here by came from the stone quarry. But as you can tell on this other one here, they've got some rocks stacked on the back. Beautiful wooden deck. Look at the landing gear underneath that thing. White wheel chocks for the tires. Another beautiful truck. Man, the old C-cab style is cool, you know. Very cool truck. More beautiful woodworking. I mean, it's just cool. Let's get around here to the front. Check out the front end of that. Man, isn't that cool? I'm having a great time here today, guys. Really a cool truck. Forgot to mention, guys, that this one, along with the other older style Autocar, they're both Autocar trucks, which Autocar's been around a long time. I think they were gone maybe the 80s. I'm not sure. Hopefully, maybe one of you guys down in the comments could tell me. But let's get back into modern day trucks here. So what we're looking at here is our 379 Peterbilt, and we've got our 1985 Freightliner. 85. That's a little older than I am. It's an FLC 120. now. Oh, this thing's cool. Check out the paint on that one, guys. Man, that's cool. Beautiful. Still, again, very cool. Very cool and all in a line there.
Do you see what color that is?
I would drive that every day. That's what's crazy. Just because I think they're so cool. I'm like a kid at Christmas here today. Love the lights in the bumper. Beautiful old semi truck. Check out the hitch they built so they can hook a regular trailer into the back of their semi. Definitely really cool. So they slide it in there, bolt it in, and it locks in the fifth wheel, so you can hook a regular ball hitch or a pintle hook to the back of it without destroying your taillights. But look at all the taillights on this thing. Gosh, I love the big fenders. All these trucks here are cool. Didn't think we were gonna finishing up our truck tour here. We've got an old Chevy dump truck. Probably used for hauling coal to houses or something maybe back in the day. Very cool. All right, guys, so this is gonna wrap up our segment on the semi trucks. On to the next thing. So very cool body I found with a spotlight. Wow, that is cool. The old square body. It's got a US Motors generator on it. Looks like a little flathead engine in it. The truck's in really nice shape. I don't know if this was built this way. It almost looks like an old fire engine, like an old EMS truck that they put the bed on, but nonetheless, a very clean square body. It looks like it may have had an ambulance body on it at one point. It does not look to be restored, but to find an 80s square body with the pinch weld still on there and no rust, I mean, this truck is beautiful. It's gotta be, I would say, 83, 84. Let me see, there's a tag on it. So it says it's a World War II. So the spotlight is from World War II. Sperry anti-aircraft searchlight. World War II is what that stuff's from. Isn't that cool? Man. Very cool. It didn't say what year the truck was inside there. Being from World War II anti-aircraft searchlight, it is very cool. I'm assuming the engine and the bed are all the same era. I wish there was somebody here I could talk to about it, but it is definitely a cool item to have, to see, and that somebody's preserving it, you know. That's cool to see. Let's keep going here. Got an old cement mixer. All right, guys, so we've got some massive hit and miss engines. So these were used back in the day to run factories. Let's see if we can get a good shot here. Look at that. So there'd be a belt that would drive, and it would drive a shaft that would manufacturing plants, you know, or things of that nature would have a shaft running through the building. When machine they would need in the plant, they would put a big leather belt to it, and that's how they would power it. So that's kind of neat to see them. But the flywheels there is what would keep the inertia, you know. I'll see if I can find one running here. We'll get a video of it for you guys. But again, very cool engines. you were restoring something, there's some engine blocks. But again, very heavy. As you can tell in the way the trailer is built, they are very, very heavy. Alright guys, so here's a hit and miss engine. So that little pulley right there on the end, you'd put a belt on that. And that's what would drive whatever machine you needed. So it hits and it misses. Hear how the distinct sound of it. So we've got some cool tractors here. We've got a Silver King down here. Pretty cool Silver King. I love these, how they have the one front wheel and the way they turn and stuff. These were built not too far from here, in Plymouth, Ohio. They have a show there every year. I think it's in August. The Silver King tractor. Guys, so we saw one of these in the barn earlier. Something similar to it with the sulky. That's how you would mow your yard. We got some old Graveleys. Graveleys are cool. I don't see too many Graveleys anymore. I went on a tour of their factory / museum they have at Graveleys. They have like a school for dealers and stuff, and we got to go to it and check it out, see the history of them. It was definitely very neat to see. Gravely, been around for a lot of years. They also own Aaron's, but that's how they kind of got their start, was with like a front mount machine. They cultivators and things of that nature. But yeah, there's some Graveleys. Check out the wagon. Check this out, guys. Got like a 212 Predator. Very cool. That's a cool setup here. We've got some chainsaws. I've got one of those in the house. But somebody's done a beautiful job restoring all of these. These need to be on a shelf where you can see them well. It's nice to see he's got a trailer set up to display them, show them. Just kind of a Domar. Not one of those. I have to find out about that. This side of his trailer, he's got even more saws. They're very cool. Remington. Check out some of them. A heck of a collection. So back in the day, you'd get a John Deere tractor, you go to your dealer, you could buy a saw. Same with your Alice Chalmers, Massey Ferguson. Very cool. Some more large chainsaws here. Something you don't really see at shows very often. This big saws. Very cool though. Check these out, guys. Ride-O-Matic. Look great sitting in front of that old Chevy truck. Oh, they're bowling. Very cool. So we've got a bunch of these antique toy engines. I think they would be kits, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody in the comments might know a little better than I do, but I believe they were like a kit you could buy back in the day. But there's a little engine. That one there looks like it's out of an airplane kit, toy. But I mean, look at this stuff, guys. Beautiful. Look at the little brass parts. Whole collection. Really nice. Got some more toys. Tools. All kinds of old toy tractors. Tractor toys. If you're looking for something for your collection, this would be the place to find it. I mean, the tractor toys. Lots of John Deere. Your John Deere guys. Let's see what we got here. Case IH section. And he's got some shelves full of the bigger stuff. See, we got here Cat. A little bit of New Holland. We go into some vintage semis. I really like that car carrier. Okay, Tops. Used to be a grocery store. Tops truck there. I think I got that Kellogg's car truck and trailer and all. What do you want for that? $5. I've got the whole truck at home. Must be worth 20 then. You had the whole truck. Old whites. White farm machinery. We had a white dealer back in the day right by us where I live. Let's keep moving. Check out the John Deeres. $1939 L model. Very cool. All right, guys. So we're now entering onto the horse track infield of the fairgrounds here. Like every fairgrounds, they all have a horse track. So we got some different stuff out here. We'll go check out a few things. You know, we'll probably miss a few things, but well, we'll see what we can see. How's that? So starting off, we got this Oliver, 1941 Oliver. Really cool. Nice tractor. Really nicely restored. We've got a Ford 3000 series.
That's crazy.
Looks like it's all original. It's in nice shape though for being original. Now we've got this McCormick Deering Farmall. Look at that. Look at the wheels. Isn't that something? Let me go around this side. That steering shaft goes right down the center to a gearbox. So the steering shaft here starts right there, goes all the way down to a gearbox, comes down through the front end here, and that's what makes in there's a gear, like a pinion gear, that makes the front wheel turn. Definitely cool. Look at those wheels. Very cool. Alright guys, so I'm probably going to butcher how you say the name. Croc. Well, you get it. Try not to butcher it too bad, you know. A beautiful tractor. I really love how the front end has that nice swoosh, very aerodynamic looking Art Deco. Using big words today, guys. Front end on them. They're just a really neat tractor. You don't see as many as you do like your John Deeres and your Farmalls and stuff. I love the yellow wheels with the red paint. Something about it really just sets it off. But let's see if they got a year on this thing. I didn't look for a tag. I don't see a tag, so. But again, beautiful restoration. I think we've got a few more of those over here. Let's go check them out. So, we've got some more of those here. Cock. You get it. I'm not gonna stand here all day and butcher the name. But anyhow, this one's neat. Looks like it has a track kit. I'm assuming it was like an accessory that you could buy back in the day to put on your tractor. Something different, you know, and again, very neat. This is the 20 series model. And then we've got a bigger one. It's a 40 series model. Cock shut. I think I said it right. But beautiful nonetheless, these tractors. It's very dusty out here. It's been dry. We haven't really had no rain, so there's a lot of dust settling on stuff, which just kind of stinks for these guys. I mean, sure, they're not easy to keep them clean, but after you do all that work, you really don't want them to get filthy dirty. Co-op. Very cool tractor. Let's see if this one has a year on it. 1942 Co-op B2. Very cool tractor. I don't think I've ever seen one of those in real life. Very simple. Frame rails are just pieces of C-channel. Kind of cool. Now we've got the old McCormick 806 diesel. Really nice looking tractor. Nicely restored. And look at the front end of it. Beautiful row of tractors. Then we'll get back into some garden tractors. We've got an Ingersoll 3018. And we've got a Dutz Alice 1920. 20 horse hydrostat. Very nice old tractor. Beat up, but it's cool to see that they still exist, you know, that's the thing. A lot of this stuff got thrown away over the years and never saved. Alright guys, so we've got our John Deere section here. We've got a John Deere 60. It's a 1955. Really nice tractor. And we've got a 1944 Model B. And we've got a 1937 Model B. More very cool tractors. 1939. Ooh, this is cool. I don't think I've ever seen one of these. Check that out. A different 2-cylinder. Kind of weird. Check out the motor. Huh. Wish there was somebody here to tell about it. But definitely a very neat tractor. Guys, we have here a J.C. Penney's tractor. Little garden bag. Pretty crazy. J.C. Penney's sold tractors back in the day. Got a, very cool. I really like the front end. See, what's crazy is back even in the day, tractors had a little bit of class, you know. So we got some cases here. It's like 2 cases. Then we got an old McCormick Farmall. Looks like it's an offset where you sit off to the side, kind of neat. But yeah, let's go down here and see what else we can see. Hey guys, so this is gonna kind of conclude for now our segment on our large farm tractors. I did notice on the way in they may have some old steam style tractors outside in another lot, so we're gonna get into those as well. But all right guys, so I'm making my way back into the rest of the show here, and I seen this on my way out of the tractor exhibit. Look at the tires on that thing. Old Oliver. I think Olivers are kind of cool as well. Big emblem on the hood. Somebody's done some racing parts on that air cleaner, but I love the front end of that big emblem's cool. But yeah, so we're leaving where they got the big tractors here, or the farm tractors, I guess I should say. More John Deere's. Man, there's a lot of walking. Phew, boy. We got a lot left to cover, so let's keep moving. Got some more push mowers. It's called a master trim. Very cool. Alright guys, so probably one of the biggest shows I've seen with the most hit and miss engines. So here's some running. Very pretty green one there. Here's Alright guys, so here's another trailer full of hit and miss things. So there's the hit and miss engine, but here's the belts I was talking about. So they had these big old belts. A lot of these look like they're a strap, but they used to be, back in the day, they'd be leather. But they're all hooked together off that one engine. So that one engine there is running that barrel, whatever that is. It's running that drill press, running this blower, running a water pump. I mean, so it's doing a lot, you know, and that's how they would use those engines back in the day. That's a very nice display of how they were used. Somebody has taken some really nice time in setting that up. So hopefully that gives you guys a good look at the hit and miss engine. So we're getting into some more old tractors, some old iron here, and look what I found. A Power King. This thing's pretty cool. I've watched a video that Terrell Fixes All, he has one, and he did some videos on it, how he kind of fixed it up. But it's for sale. This is a cool looking tractor. Very simple design, decent sized tractor as well. So if you got a Sears Suburban 12. Look at the grill on that. Another Ford garden tractor or lawn tractor. Kind of neat. Something you don't see every day. I find this one cool. It's a green color, but I think it's been painted. Originally it was a yellow tractor. Alice Chalmers, like a skeleton cow. Alice Chalmers had all kinds of cool stuff. So you can go into your Alice Chalmers dealer back in the day and get you a rototiller. Kind of cool. Got an old Briggs and Stratton on it. Oh, look at that. That's not too far from us. Bill's implement. Huh. That's kind of cool. I really enjoy seeing, guys, the old dealership stickers. I think they're kind of neat. I did pick up a mower not too long ago that was from the other side of the the state, you know. So it's kind of neat to see how things move across the country or around the country, you know. But you know, let's keep engines. Neat washing decal. We used to run washing machines back in the day. My favorite's the big 4x4 case tractor. Very nice case tractor there. That's cool. Got an old Kohler in there. Wish they had tags on them, tell you the year. That's kind of cool. Really a neat sign. Tonkas. Fire trucks. Pretty neat. I think I'd see another one of these. So I have one of these. Thatch-O-Matic. I found it on the side of the road. We're gonna do a video on it, guys. We'll get it going. But it's a very neat machine. It's an old Thatcher. So eventually, it's been sitting for years. I need to get it out and get it running. And here's an easy rake. On Indiana. Flipping on, flipping on. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's a push pump. Craftsman, real style push pump that shoots the grass into the bucket. Very neat. I also have one of these old Toros mowers. That one's sitting in the weeds. Maybe we'll see if we can get that one running. Not sure what year, but we'll do a video on that Toro and that Thatch-O-Matic. We'll see if we can get that running. Be kind of a neat thing to see if we can get it running and, I don't know, do something with it. So. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching Hoarder's Garage. Today we had a blast. We'll see. I might make 2 parts. It'll be the regular tractor show and swap meet, and then the second part will be the steam tractors and sawmill section here. So if you would like, subscribe, let us know what you thought. Hopefully I got good footage, but definitely a good time here. If you didn't come this year, you need to come next year. It's definitely fun. I've enjoyed my day. A lot of walking. Put on your good walking shoes and come on out. Have a good time next year. Here at Wellington, Ohio, at the Lorraine County Fairgrounds for the Lagrange engine show. Definitely leaving here not disappointed. It only costed $8. Cost $8 to get in. Not too bad. I do. Thanks for watching, guys, and